Welcome, Taurus, to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host, and this is a general reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of March 24 to 30th, 2025. Welcome back, viewers. Welcome, first-timers. I'm happy to be back. 2 weeks out with COVID was not fun, but I am better, on the mend. I've got my energy and my brain back, I think. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Here we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what's going on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Seriously. If you're like, this is out of left field, this isn't for me, it's not then. So, the end. We just pull from the top of the deck, my friends, and go from there. Wow, okay. So in the past position here, Taurus, we have the Fool. In the present position, we have the Ten of Swords. And in the future, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This just off is coming in hot is how I like to say it, I think. So the past position, whatever this is, we've started something new. I say we because I'm a Taurus as well. There was a new path that's been had. In the present position, we definitely have put a fork in something. It's done, dead, done, and over with this Ten of Swords. Whatever it is, we thunk it into the ground and it is done. And this also can be like then a new beginning, right? Like this is over with, what's next kind of thing. And this Ace of Pentacles is going to tell us that there's a new beginning showing up. And we like the Pentacles. The Pentacles are Earth sign and we're Earth, so yummy, yummy in my tummy. All right, maybe I'm not better. We also have, with the Fool, we have the Five of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And hopefully it'll fit nicely. We have the Emperor. All right. Yeah, fair. So in this past position, there's been an opportunity, I'm going to say, to just like stand your ground. The Five of Swords is about defeat, but who's being defeated here? You could be each character in this journey. You could be the victor, just looking back and saying, you know what, we're done. I mean, it is all about this new path anyway. So it feels like we are the victor in this Five of Swords, and then moving into the Wheel of Fortune and being able to just step on and go wherever, whenever we're ready. And then leading with the Emperor as well, who is always at the ready. His armor is on underneath his cloak. He might be sitting on the throne, but is ready to go to battle at any moment. Now, it's not to say that there's fighting going on here. I mean, there's a couple of some imagery that I'm bringing up that would denote like fighting. I'm not going to say that that's what I'm picking up at all. I'm saying that you've been prepared, you're ready, let's go. So maybe this Ten of Swords is a decision that was made and we're like, you know what, this is the direction we're going, leave this behind. Let's see what else we have. In the present position with the Ten of Swords, we have the Hangman, we have the Hierophant. I like to see her, I don't know if her, they, and then we have the Four of Wands. So what this is going to say to us here is this week, take a moment, take some time to, if something is definitely over with, if perhaps you've started this new path and you're realizing what is being left behind and what you're releasing, and in this meditative state of the Hangman, we get to just reassess and bring in the enlightenment, the ideas, the intuition, the calling, if you will. And this is a moment of remembering why we're here and what we're here to do. I found it difficult during my 2 weeks off with COVID, not being able to just even function on a normal level. I didn't lose my appetite, so that was nice, but the energy level was down. The brain fog was definitely in. I didn't have the faculties to like even read a book. And I slept a lot and boredom crept in. And then when boredom crept in, purpose surfaced, and what is my purpose came up. And I've got really discouraged and just felt like there was this hopelessness. And I don't know if it was COVID or just like the lack of doing, but I live a life of service. I do healing work as my profession. And it wasn't until the end of the second week when I started having people on my table again and working again that I was like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm here to do. So I say that because I think we, as humans, go through these ebbs and flows of what is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? And one thing I know for sure is that when we are in a position of service, we find purpose. So this might be volunteering at a shelter or at a food bank or going to visit old folks in a home or going to walk the dogs at the kennel. Like any, picking up trash in the park. There is something that we can do as individuals, collectively, and so forth, that can feel and give you purpose if you are missing that in your world. And it could open doors then for other things. Excuse me. The Hierophant is this lovely, lovely combination, to me, a combination of the Emperor and the Empress and bringing structure to this week. And this Four of Wands tells us that there is something has come to a completion. Something has come to an agreement. Something has been finalized. So I don't know what this is for you. And I'm even thinking in my own life, what might this be? I have no freaking clue, to be honest. So is this resonating with me as a Taurus? Not necessarily, but I will keep it in the back of my mind as I walk into next week on the 24th and feel into it and just pay attention to what's going on, what's over and done with, and what's our next agreement. Because here with the Ace of Pentacles, it's showing us that there is opportunity, there's growth, the universe is providing for us. So take those coins and squirrel them away. I don't know. Four of Pentacles is showing up. Oh, wow. Four of Cups is showing up. And then Judgment. Okay, this is really interesting. So double fours on the table. They both are coming from a place of lack and limitation. I want to ask you to challenge yourself on that. Because if the universe indeed is handing over this pentacle, it can hand over more, right? Just like here with the cups, the character in the card received the 3 cups, but they're sitting there saying, but I ordered 4. Here it is, friend. Why aren't you open to receiving? So I want us to stay open to receiving as we progress through this, knowing that it may not look the way that we want it to, but it's going to show up how it needs to. It may not look how we want it to, but it'll show up how it needs to. One of those things about how it needs to is, I find, determined on the work that we do internally. So are we preparing a way for this goodness to show up? For example, if you're looking for a partner in your life, is there a space for their toothbrush in the medicine cabinet? Is there a drawer for them to use? Can they access the other side of the bed? And this is a metaphor, okay? So if you make a way for that to show up, and then it'll show up in the way that you want, like it'll match your energy, is what I'm saying. Judgment is a rebirth, friends. So whatever is coming out of this, whatever is happening in the future energy here, I think that we are, as a collective, as Taurus individually, we are I'm trying to find the words. I feel that we're coming through, I want to say, a learning experience or a process of which we can come out anew on the other side. I can't pinpoint what this is for us. Let's go to the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's here. The Temperance, of course. Of course it is. So the Temperance is here to tell us that we can alchemize whatever we want over here. So let's not forget this. Call on Archangel Michael if that's something that you do. Ask for guidance. Ask for help. Use this energy this coming week and the rest of the month and going into the first week of April. Allow the Temperance to help you alchemize what it is that you're desiring. Because there's something here that we are creating. And there's a lot of strong characters and strong support around us to do this. I'm tempted to get us a card from this deck, The Wisdom of the Hidden Realm from Colette Baron Reed. So what I'm going to do, friends, is just shuffle this up, ask the universe for the sign of Taurus, for this reading, what is the overarching theme for us, for the sign of Taurus in this reading? What is the theme? I will read the card as it pops out to me, not the camera. And this is going to take a moment because I let the card pop out. So you can fast forward if you want until you get there. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It helps my channel to grow, blah, blah, blah. This is for the sign of Taurus for this reading, Spirit. What is the overarching theme or message you want to give to Taurus about this reading for the week of September 24th? Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle again. Can't push the river on these kids. You just can't. And Spirit's going to talk. Let it do its thing. You got to be patient. Be a good fisherman. The Swan Queen. I picked it because it popped out and I saw it like in a 3D kind of way of like moving towards me. The Swan Queen. Transformation, intuition, and patience. Number 13. In focus yet? Not really. There you go. Lovely. Lovely artwork here. All right, let's bring that down here. Did we focus? Sorry, friends, it's out of focus. There we go. There we go. Thank you, camera. So number 13, as your ally, we'll give it a read and see what she has to say. So the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. The Swan Queen glides your way to asks that you look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. Do not look outside yourself for answers now. The true power lies reflected in the still waters within you. That's the hangman, kids. Now in this moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. So there we go. That feels on point. That tracks. So that's the story, Morning Glory. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great week. Let me know what's going on in the comments, and I will see you next week. Take care.